So Mariana and I are offering a weekend retreat at this beautiful Labrador Lake House in Murfreesboro. And we wanted to offer an entire weekend because we need to just give ourselves that time, that space for yoga, for sound healing, for nourishing meals, and for a comfortable place to rest and to be with yourself.
And this place is very open. There's a lot of open space, lots of trees, and just sitting on the porch or walking around the big areas of grass all over is very nourishing and very calming. And this is one of the reasons why we want to go to retreat, to actually calm down our distracted mind and to reconnect with nature. And it's a beautiful, beautiful place that we found here. The name of the retreat is Awakening to the Prana Within. So it means that no matter what practices or how we spend our time this weekend, we will want to tune in and become aware of our own energy body, of the prana body, through different practices.
We're going to be offering different activities like yoga and like sound healing, and also offer time for journaling or vision boarding, depending on how you come, whether you're in a transitional period in your life or whether you are just seeking deep rest. We want to offer this space and time for you to achieve your intentions and achieve something that you will feel you've accomplished something for yourself by the end of the weekend. We're going to be offering a walking meditation where we'll do a small little ceremony to connect ourselves with Mother Earth and humanity and the universe. And then just sort of feel that energy while we're walking around and looking at the beautiful pond or lake and this beautiful home in this quiet setting, and listening to the birds and just connecting deeply within.
Well, the meals are nourishing, organic, and healthy. And we pretty much can offer many, many modalities, whatever diet people or diet restrictions people are on, we can accommodate to make you nourished through meals. And there's always something available for snacking besides the official meals.
So each room is different and unique. And so there's larger rooms and smaller rooms. Most of the rooms have one bed, either a king or a queen size bed. And then there's just one room that has two beds. But yeah, so if you stay here, we have a commuter rate as well so that people can just come during the day, even though they'll eat the meals with us and everything, they just won't stay overnight. But then we have room for, I think we have 8 rooms. So whether you come with a friend or whether you come just alone, you'll have a very comfortable bed with a private bathroom. Well, one of the more nourishing aspects of this location, in my view, is the lake. And we've already seen evidence of ducks and geese, and just being around water is nourishing enough. So you can see the water just from almost any vantage point at the house, from the decks or from some of the bedrooms, from the kitchen, from the gathering areas. The water is a big part of it.
Yeah, just sitting here, either bringing out a chair or resting in the grass. You can bring a little mat and just rest here and look out at the water. Is very restorative.
So we've intentionally built in quite a bit of time for reflection, for personal exploration, because that's what we call a retreat. We are retreating from our normal lives and giving ourselves space and time for that nourishing, for that self-nourishing. So we have that built in on Saturday afternoon. Quite a bit of time,
A
actually.
little bit between the meals, there's always space for you to to do a little walk around, or just sit or read something, or be silent, or socialize with another person. We have this option. We want to create some space down here where it's the porch. The entrance is there into the yoga studio. So this and the studio where we have most of our sessions. We have the yoga there, we have the meditation there, the breath work, the sound baths. The official things are mostly happening there. So you want to make this space like a silent place where we will refrain from talking to and socializing with other people. So that will be this space and behind those doors. And then other rooms in other areas, there will be possibility to socialize.
We'll take you into our beautiful little sanctuary. When we rent this sanctuary, the tables will be out of the way, and this will be our space for yoga and for sound meditation. And so it's a lovely space, and it's nice and cool down here since the retreat is in August. We're kind of looking forward to having this space down here where we can just rest and feel very comfortable in the temperature compared to the possibility of a very hot environment outside.
Well, we will have tools all here. We will have some mats, and we have blankets and blocks and bolsters, whatever we need, and belts. But I will also encourage you to bring your own personal stuff, your own mat and whatever you have. And, a situation like that where we have different adjustments for cold or warms, always layers is always important to prepare yourself, and maybe an extra blanket, but mostly everything is given, and you just bring your own stuff to be most comfortable. And that comes back to the theme that we want to use the whole weekend to wake up ourselves to our inner energy body. And we will practice yoga in a way, making it mindful, and not just like mindful, but using really the sensations that we experience in each pose as a way to tap into that energy, because the sensations are a way to energy expressing herself. And at the same time, we use the breath when we do breathing, or when we do guided meditation or quiet meditation, to literally anything and everything we see with our senses, to go deeper, become aware of what we are knowing, what we are seeing, what we are thinking, and become aware there is an energy to all of that. And that is a very profound way to live life a little bit more in harmony, because it takes like the judgmental mind out of equation. It's not good or bad. It's just has a certain resonance, just like the sound bath, and you will talk more about it, has this resonance. Every thought has a resonance. Every breath has a resonance. And if we opening ourselves up to that energy, then we can feel the energy in a bad or negative thoughts, versus sense the energy in a wonderful and happy thought. And then we can choose what do we want to live, and what do we want to think, and so forth.
So we're excited to have an entire weekend to provide different types of yoga where we can get into the body, but then also the different types of sound resonance that I can offer. I'll bring gongs and quartz crystal bowls and alloy bowls, chimes. So we'll have the opportunity to just rest in a deep state, and then allow the vibrations to wash over you, allow that resonance to just enter into the body and flow through you and elevate your frequencies. So we can allow for that. And then we'll also engage in some beautiful vocal toning, where we'll use the voice to lift and resonate each chakra. And then we'll also engage in some kirtan, where we'll sing songs that affirm love of the universe, love of ourselves, love of Mother Earth. And you can either sing along or you can rest and listen to the resonance of the vibrations of the vocals around you. And I'll bring the harmonium. It's a very beautiful experience. It's very powerful. And I'm really excited to engage in that experience with so many people at the retreat. We'll go up the stairs where we'll go into the social area. And this is the kitchen, and we'll have meals provided. Like Marianne mentioned, we'll have foods available and tea and coffee and that sort of thing, water. And then this is the social area where we'll gather and eat. And there's plenty of places for that. There's a nice, comfortable living room with a couch all the way around. If we're wanting to sit inside in the air conditioning.
So here's the spa area where you can have additional massages scheduled. We have also an infrared heat sauna that is available or is free when you book a appointment, or you can simply use that by itself. And that's an extra charge, and we'll schedule that whenever.
Yeah, that will be something that there is a service that the owner of the Airbnb has connections with who provides massages and facials. And there's a whole list of services that they provide, but that is an extra charge. So you can schedule that during your free time or, whenever you would like to have that service if you choose to add that on. If you do stay for the whole weekend, the rooms are really beautiful. This is the King's Turret. It has a beautiful king bed. Yeah, it's going to have fabulous views. Very spacious accommodation, a view of the lake. And all the rooms have their own private bath. And this room is also very nice. And out of one of the windows, it also has a view of the lake. And like I said, all the rooms have their private bath, so that's the private bath in there.
For people who want to not stay here, or when it gets filled up, or want to save a little money, we offer them to get an Airbnb somewhere or from people around here and come here just for the day, for the program and for the meals. So they would basically go home to sleep and come back in the morning to participate,
Yeah. So it's the commuter rate, and it includes the retreat and the meals.
For the meals, or just in general, we can take your meals and sit outside on the porch if the weather allows, and enjoy the view and be more closer to nature. And that's also where we have the tables to sit on, or you can bring your own chair and sit outside. And that is also part of the social gathering where we get to know each other a little bit.
So yeah, you can sign up for the retreat at truenatureyoga.studio, or you can find us on Gmail. It's truenatureholistic@gmail.com. We are hoping that you'll come for the whole retreat. We're certainly excited to put ourselves here and be a part of the retreat. And so that option is available as long as the rooms are available. Or you can come just for the commuter, which would be the retreat without the lodging. And we hope you'll check it out because we think it's going to be really wonderful. And I just think that right now there's a lot of tension. There seems to be a built up amount of stress. That's what I keep hearing at the yoga studio. And I'm feeling it myself, and it feels a little overwhelming. So I feel like giving ourselves a time and a place to take a retreat, nourish ourselves, nourish our energy. We can show back up when we're finished for ourselves in the future and for our family and for our community.
We named the retreat Awaken to Our Inner Energy. And it's in August 21st till 23rd at the Labrador Lake House, which is Murfreesboro, Illinois. And
You can find it on truenatureyoga.studio, and you can send us an email if you prefer that means of communication at truenatureholistic.arts@gmail.com.
all right, we'll welcome you. We'll love to see you and hope to see you all and many.
We'd
Cool.
love to see you at our retreat in August. Awaken the prana within.
August 21st till 23rd at the Labrador Lake House in Murfreesboro.